Cool. So now that we've gone through your body composition measurements, we can see sort of sitting overweight in terms of the BMI, so that doesn't take into consideration any muscle mass or anything that you have in your body, so it's essentially just your height and weight measurements. So obviously your goal is to bring that weight down anyway, so we'll naturally keep an eye on that as well. In terms of behavioural change, so there's sort of six areas, so sort of running from pre-contemplation, so that's somebody that doesn't participate in healthy eating or exercise at all and has no intention to, through to someone who's in the maintenance stage, who has regular participation in healthy eating and they've been doing that for more than 6 months. For you, I sort of think you're sitting around the contemplation stage, so sometimes participating in healthy eating, you've got an intention to begin that again, so obviously you did 6 months ago, so you're wanting to start getting back into healthy eating and exercise regularly, so sort of in the contemplation stage and preparation, potentially getting into there now with occasional healthy eating and exercise as well. So we'll just sort of push through these stages and hopefully get you to the maintenance stage over the next sort of 6 or so months. Cool. So we'll set some goals to make sure that we can keep you on track and get you through there. So from the testing that I've done and a couple of personal training sessions with you, I've created a bit of a plan for you. So essentially it consists of 3 cardio days, which will really help with fat loss and keeping you on track, and then 2 resistance days with 2 rest days in there. So the first program we'll go through is the resistance training. So it's 45-minute session, 2 times a week. So it runs through sort of a warm-up on the treadmill and then a few stretches just to get you prepped, and that will take 10 minutes, and then a range of different weight training exercises, so leg press, lunges, lat pull downs, seated row, chest press, push-ups and planks, so 15 reps of each with a 40-second rest between each set and doing 3 sets. And obviously for the plank we ideally want you to sit at around 60 seconds, which you have been able to achieve before, so we'll see how we get on there. And then a cool down at the end of each session as well, so that's just a range of different stretches, 30 seconds, 2 sets. So I can run through this with you each time before you start as well, just to make sure we've got everything correct. And the other one that we've got is the cardio, so trying to increase the length of time that you're able to run for. So warm up is 5 minutes walking on the treadmill and some dynamic stretches, obviously just to prep your muscles ready for the run. And then we've got some outside walking, running, so jogging for as long as you possibly can without stopping, and then walking for only 1 to 2 minutes when you are needing a bit of a break, and doing that for 30 minutes, and so you obviously want to increase the amount of time that you can run and reduce the amount of times that you're needing to stop. And then after that, 10 minutes worth of cool down stretches as well, so we can run through those stretches if need be if you're not sure of them. So they are the plans that I've created, so we can run through. If you've got any questions, queries, or anything needs to be changed, then that's absolutely fine as well. So in terms of your healthy eating, so I've created a bit of a tips and tricks that you can keep at home on your fridge if you like. A couple of things that would be really important, I guess, for you after some of our conversations would be trying to eat 5 or 6 smaller meals throughout the day, trying to keep your metabolism active. Obviously you're drinking more than 2 litres of water a day, so that's cool. Trying to base your meals around vegetables and whole food sources as opposed to things that are packaged. Choosing healthy snacks, so instead of your crackers, maybe fresh fruit, natural yogurt, raw nuts or something like that, and just look at your portion sizes, so looking at reducing those. But there are a range of different tips and tricks on here, so have a read through. If you got any questions or anything, just yell out and I'll be able to provide some advice or tips or ideas. Cool. And then a range of strategies. Obviously you've been exercising before and then you've had a bit of a break and been off for sort of 6 months or so. So strategies to help you keep on track. So we're going to look at some goals, making sure that we've got some goals that we can measure and make sure that we're achieving, keep you on track. We'll reassess those every 4 to 6 weeks, or if you achieve them earlier we can sit down and create new ones, or if you're not achieving them we'll look at why and try and tweak them a little bit. And then self-monitoring, so getting you to record what you're actually doing in terms of your eating, so keeping a food diary or something like that so that you're accountable to yourself as well. And then also how long you're able to run for, or when you are actually running or doing any kind of activity, and recording your weight, so trying to increase the amount that you're able to lift as well, so that we can keep adjusting your plans. Social support, so obviously being social is quite a big part of your life, and a lot of your drinking alcohol and eating foods and things like that comes with socialising, so potentially look at telling your friends and family what you're trying to achieve and getting them on board, and thinking of sort of healthier foods or things that you can have when you're meeting up with friends or family, maybe getting your friends involved in your exercise, going out for a walk or a run with them, or sort of joining more social type groups to keep that as, so keep you on track. Rewards, so, at the end of each week, if you've done, like a full week of healthy eating and smashed out some good workouts, then choose something that you'd like to treat yourself, or if you've got a bigger goal in mind, so sort of losing 10 kg or something like that, then shut yourself a trip away for the weekend to sort of celebrate that. So we can go through what things you would see as rewards, and for each goal that you achieve, have a reward that's there for the end of it to keep you on track. And feedback, so I'll be looking for, we'll be keeping in contact regularly, and I'll be providing you with feedback, which will obviously help you to stay on track. If you're accountable to somebody else, they're keeping an eye out, and it will just make you feel like you're doing the right thing, give you reassurance, and go from there. So you can keep track of that as some things that you potentially could be doing, and I'll be helping you with those strategies to keep you on track. But that is pretty much everything at my end. We'll check in 4 to 6 weekly. We'll have our regular PT sessions to catch up anyway. But other than that, we will just set some really good goals and just keep ticking away, make sure that we're achieving those.
Cool.
Thank you.